Here's one skill that will set you up for the rest of your entire life. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to me. I've been slacking. I think I've been posted in 10 days, but we back to it. As you can see, I got I Love MILFs tatted on me. I went on a 4-day bender cruise for my 22nd. And yeah, I wasn't on social media. I wasn't doing really any work. Just wanted to disconnect and enjoy what God has given to me. But we're back with the daily game droppers, whatever you want to call it. Me just yapping to the fucking camera, spin game, and hoping I can help along the way. Share my journey, sharing what I've done, and like I mentioned, helping just inspire. So without further ado, here's one skill, like I mentioned, that just will change the trajectory of your entire life, which is creating content, becoming a content creator, whatever it may be. So I'll give you guys more of a backdrop of like kind of what I do. If you guys are not familiar, I'm basically a content amplifier where I help companies grow organically all through TikTok. What that looks like is a company, I reach out to a company or a company reaches out to me and I say, hey, company, I am a content amplifier. I can help you grow on TikTok. Excuse me. And before you reach out, do your due diligence. I actually seen a video of Alex Hormozi talking about this. Preparation is key. Prepare for before this call in order to know what you're talking about to this brand. Because if you come to this call not knowing, not even have checked out the brand's TikTok, or even before you even pitch them, they're gonna be like, fuck this, you're just another person. And in perspective, come to them, put in perspective to come to them and already have done your research on their TikTok, what they can do differently, maybe a couple of notes, maybe a couple of hooks. And when you go into this call, you then seem a lot more prepared and they're probably a lot more to buy from you versus someone who hasn't even watched anything. So basically, I would reach out to them. I would look at their TikTok, tell them, hey, this is what I think you guys can do differently. My goal is to help you guys grow organically, drive more brand awareness. And then from there, you guys are going to come to some type of deal. Usually typical industry deals are usually 30, 40 videos per month, a couple $1,000 retainer on top of commission, 15, 20% off each sale. Majority of the times, if you're a brand new person, you're not going to get a base retainer. A base retainer is just like a couple $1,000s per month, like monthly. And then the commission. Honestly, commissions where the real money's made because it also weeds out the people who are not willing to post for 30 days and actually really good at the skill. A lot of people just want fast money overnight. And that's the thing. A lot of people that come into my DMs are asking me like, hey, how do I make money? How do I make money doing this? I'm like, listen, I would love to show you. I would love to teach you, but this isn't some fast money type of scheme. This is actually a skill that you can build out that is able to be able to translate amongst other platforms other than just making TikToks for companies. So it's bigger than that. But yeah, like I said, depending on your experience, you're probably going to do a commission-based deal. Honestly, that's where the most money is made. I made upwards of $30,000 to $40,000 in 1 month from one brand doing commissions. So the retainers are cool and all because it's a nice base. But other than that, the commissions where the real money's made. From there, you'll create a separate page for them. So the goal is you do not need a following to do this. Why that is because you're going to be posting content separately for this account's page. That's it. Your goal is not to have 1 billion followers already. Those things you product and you make a couple posts. No. They want you to actually grow their entire page from scratch and drive organic sales. How do you do this? How do you do this? You test. You just test until you find something that works. And if you test for the next 2 to 3 months and focus on this one brand, you will win. I've seen it happen. I do it all the time. You will win. You might not hit the first month. You might not hit the second month. But that last month before you're about to quit, that's the one you could hit. And most don't go that long. So you're basically growing their page organically, driving more revenue to the page and more brand awareness. Why this is more important versus influencers nowadays is simply because influencers, brands no longer want to pay influencers 6-figure checks. Think about it. If an influencer has 1 million followers and their demographics from the age of 14 to 17, and they may have like 22, 23, and then 40 to 45, but these are little smaller demographics, like 1-2% versus like 30-40% of their audience is the 14 through 17. You promote a Dyson vacuum. Those 14 and 17-year-olds is not buying that. Why? Because most of them don't have credit cards. And second off, most of them don't live on their own. And third off, why the fuck would they buy a vacuum? It just doesn't make sense. Versus as a content amplifier, guess what? You're now making content around this vacuum, only this vacuum, and you're building up, guess what, an organic following around what? This vacuum. So everybody that comes across what? This vacuum, it's only following this page because it's vacuum in the community around its vacuum. That's it. That's why it's so much more valuable. So why I say if you learn content, it can change your life for the rest of your life is simply because I've been able to translate this skill to everything I do now. From, if you follow me on IG, millionaire.key, I've grown to about 15K followers in the past 3 months just from consistently nailing. My YouTube, I grew to 2 or 3K subscribers in about 3 months, just nailing. Companies that I work with that pay me anywhere from 40 to 50 grand a month. Guess what? How did I get there? Just nailing. I've been able to translate from once a guy who just making faceless TikToks to be able to get in front of the camera, build up an audience through YouTube, you know, you guys that watch me, and then build up an audience on my Instagram and then TikTok and then so on and so forth. So this skill is such a beautiful skill because regardless if anything was to happen to TikTok, I have the skill set to be able to sell myself, talk to the camera, and do different things. So that's why I say like, this skill is far better than anything because if you can create content, you can create traffic, you can create an offer, you can do whatever you want, you can market your product, you can start a brand. It does not matter. If you have the skill set to create content, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to make money. So yeah, like I mentioned, it's been a while since I posted. It's been 10 days, but we're back to it. So hope you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, more bangers coming every single day. So much love to you guys. Peace.